Welcome to BLU Talks.
So my name is Mitch Cammidge, and I've been here since the very first BLU Talks. Corey is a friend, brother, client, and all-around fantastic human being. When the very first BLU Talks ran, none of us, and there are a few of us in this room today, right now, and you heard some of those speakers earlier today, and if you're back tomorrow, I hope you're back tomorrow, you're going to hear from a few more people that were here that very first day. What makes something like BLU Talks so exceptional for people, and people of all walks of life, is that thematically it kind of covers everything. BLU, BLU, business, life, and universe. It allows us to cover and explore those topics where whatever speaks to us internally or externally, philosophically, whatever comes to us through the divine or the mundane, it gives us a stage to come to. BLU Talks started with the idea that let's create something where people can come in and they can feel safe to talk about pretty much anything under these subjects. And then after a while, BLU Talks started to evolve. It turned into something. Well, it turned into a business. Yes, that's true. It turned into a community. It turned into a collective. And more than that, it turned into a force. It has the ability and the resource to do what? Take people's stories and convey it to the world. Millions of views in just under 5 years across the gamut of all the speakers. 8, 9, and soon to be 10 best-selling books. So BLU Talks started with the idea that our good friend Corey, the founder for BLU Talks, said to himself, what if I could do something for people that wanted to do something similar to me, but didn't have a stage to share it with? And he knew some people. He said, well, hold on. What if those people wanted to actually learn how to do this the first time? There are people, regardless of profession, that want to be able to do what? Share their story, share the ideas, share the concepts, tools, resources, share those things and stuff that they think can make a difference in other people's lives. So what did he do? Started BLU Talks. And then BLU Talks started to evolve. First of all, it was great. I'm going to create this stage and give people an opportunity. Next, I'm going to create this stage, give the people an opportunity, but they want to learn how to do it more effectively. They want to learn to do it professionally. I guess I'll run a course. I guess I'll give them some information. And then they wanted to get better at the process. So I guess we're going to provide follow-up. And you know what? I need a community of other speakers, and I need help finding those speaking gigs. And I'd love it if I could write a book. And lastly, how do I tie all this together? What if I want this to be part of my life's mission? What if I want to take what's internal to me, or what I take what I've collected and accumulated over years, decades of life, and give it to people in a way that is useful to them where they are? That's the power and beauty of BLU Talks. I've been a friend, champion, and partner of BLU Talks since the very first event. And I can tell you that being a professional, of course I'm a business coach, I work with people out there on the little b at the front end of this thing, right? You know, things like money and people and the way they make stuff work and how it all goes together and the way people kind of butt heads sometimes. The little tiny b is the one that I work on in the outside world. But coming back to this stage every time I have the opportunity, thanks to Corey, gives me something that even though I'm really good at that out there, I get a chance to practice the other parts of my profession here, which is talking to people, educating them, giving them things in a way that's useful to them. And more importantly, doing what? Creating an audience. So BLU Talks, for those people that don't know, if you're experiencing it the first time, is going to help do what? Well, get you up here the first time. Who here really felt for Heather, right? How brave do you have to be? As I was speaking to her backstage over by the coffee maker and the water, excuse me, I had the opportunity to say to her, listen, people are really afraid of 4 things in life, right? They're afraid of the dark, afraid of getting eaten by animals, afraid of being set on fire, and afraid of talking in front of other people. Well, since she wrestled giant animals for a living, right? You know, did that whether recreationally or professional, she checked 1 off. She talked in front of a crowd for the first time today, really. She checked 2 off. I guess she's really only got set on fire and get chased by animals, I suppose, right? So BLU Talks as a resource and a tool, as a training academy, as a system that's going to allow you to take what you know, what you have buried inside or buried right up here, and deliver it in a way that's useful to other people. Some people want to learn to talk for the very first time on a stage or in front of other people. Little crowd, big crowd, doesn't matter. Others want to take that and evolve it to where I've got it out of the way to do it the first time, now I want to do it out there. Maybe I want to get paid. Maybe I want to make it part of my business, my life, the mission that I'm on to share what I've got with other people. BLU Talks helps to develop that as well. Hey, you know what would go great with this? I've always had a burning desire. How many people, show of hands, want to write a book? How many people have written a book, right? Funny enough, as BLU Talks started to evolve, it almost began chasing these things where people said, wouldn't it be cool if? Wouldn't it be cool if? Wouldn't it be cool if? Wouldn't it be cool if I could go somewhere and get out of the way to talk in front of people the first time, as scared as I am? Wouldn't it be cool if I could go someplace and learn how to do that in a way that makes sense and allows me to develop professionally for the first time? What if I could go and I had access to a community and resources and other people that had this expertise and experience? What if I could go and do this and learn how to do it so that I could take that away from such a lovely, cool little institution like BLU Talks and get paid for it, travel, experience that part of life? What if I could write a book while I'm at it? What if I could meet some really cool people? What if I could meet some fantastic people? What if I could meet some stars, some luminaries, some influencers, and butt up against them and get a chance to talk to them and collaborate? Hell, what if I could write a book or share a video or go on stage with them? This speaks to the pageantry that we really all crave in life. Some people have the drive and the willingness and the want and the need to be able to take that and go from I want and I wish to this is what I do. In summary, BLU Talks helps to bridge that gap. And there are other people that do many things in life, and some of them do things very similar. But my good friend Corey Poirier in BLU Talks, I've never seen anybody do it better than what he does right now. Why? Because he meets people where they are and helps them to do some of those things which really allows you to elevate the good parts in life. If I've got something, how do I take that and give it to other people in a way that is ridiculously useful to them? I feel great about how I can do it, and it is useful, replicatable, and of course, lifelong learning for me. If you're interested in BLU Talks, don't hesitate to have a chat with Heidi after, anybody else. Check it out online, blutalks.com. Otherwise, Mitch Cammidge, thank you for listening today. I will be the keynote and the close tomorrow, the last guy of the day. As Heidi knows, they'll put 20 minutes on the clock. It's not going to be 20 minutes. It's never 20 minutes. I do talk a lot. So thank you so much for your attention today. It's been a pleasure to share the floor with all of you, to listen to you, watch you experience this, and to hear the speakers, both the ones that are experienced and those the very first time, do what they do on BLU Talks at a stage that I love, which is why I spend so much time working with this organization, because it's brilliant at what it does. You want to learn more? Hit us up at blutalks.com. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much.